1 Hour at the Hermitage. The German princess, married to a future Russian emperor, Peter III, just like the daughter of Peter I, did to commit the Palace Revolution in order to become the Russian empress. On the 28th of June 1762, she was welcomed by crowds of people. Guards' regiments swore their allegiance to her with no less inspiration than they did 20 years before to Elizabeth Petrovna. The 18th century was gallant, glamorous, and refined, with lots of amusements and fun. It brought together two women, two empresses, Mary Elizabeth, who liked balls, hunting and all kinds of amusements, and couldn't rule but reign. Another one was Catherine the Great, who could not only reign but rule as well, and took care of the well-being of her subjects, and paid much attention to the enlightenment and progress of sciences. Once this hall contained several chambers. Catherine called one of them my hermitage, or a place of solitude in French. There were two galleries nearby that housed a collection of pictures of the Empress. She used to tell her friends that it was her small museum. I started from trifle beautiful precious things, she said. Precious possessions. And the small grew into the large. A first museum of art was founded in Russia. It happened in 1764, when Catherine bought a tremendous collection of paintings in Europe, and wishing to enlarge the premises for her museum, ordered an architect, Delamont, to build a small hermitage. Catherine, as it befits an enlightened sovereign, was vigilantly following artistic developments of her time. All pieces of art that Europe was famous for were accumulated in Hermitage. In the 18th century, Russia was almost the only European country where they were interested in English art. The portrait of Mrs. Greek by George Ronin. The artist managed to depict on canvas elegance and beauty of a woman of the end of the 18th century. The portrait of a dame in blue is mysterious and full of inexplicable charm and attractiveness, and is considered to be the pearl of the collection. It was created by Thomas Gainsborough, one of the most poetic artists of England. In mere life, Boucher was an inveterate collector of jewelry. He enjoyed to spend a lot of time caressing and examining treasures. These precious things, created by the court jewelers of Ludovic XV, are not from the Boucher's collection. They were bought for the Hermitage by Catherine II. She loved jewels and was an expert in them, and used to buy the best jewelry of the time in Europe for her collection. These are very nice and refined trifle precious things. For example, snuff boxes for tobacco. Snuffing tobacco was old fashioned in that time. Nowadays, these treasures are kept in a special storeroom of the Hermitage. These bouquets used to decorate garments and hairdos of the court dames in the times of Elizabeth Petrovna.